Good day. Welcome to Endurance Room. Hope everybody's doing well. I thought we could take a look at setting up a single Plash Palatka shelter today that offers a little bit more room. It utilizes a similar concept as I did in an earlier video, which was about a flying diamond shape, which is essentially a plow point that's brought up off the ground. But I thought we could take a look at that concept and improve upon it today, utilizing some resources from the environment. So real quick, the jacket and the pants and the pack, this is all part of the Swiss M70 gear that uses an Alpenflage Camo that's red dominant. It's really cool camo for the eastern woodlands. This is a load-bearing jacket and you can load it out. It's very well made. And I got this jacket with the pack for like 20 bucks. So you can find it really cheap because, I don't know, because it's red camo and people are put off by it, maybe, I don't know. But it's very effective in the eastern woodlands, right? So check this out. I've got two Plash Palatkas on my back in the Swiss pack and my whoopee. That'll be my shelter and my sleep system. So let me dump the pack and we can take a look at it. Palatka number one. It's old school Soviet, and I believe this is Czech. Similar camo to the Alpenflage, and a mix of like the East German Stricktarn camo. It's really cool. In the main compartment, got a military space blanket and a whoopee. To set up the shelter, you can either use a paracord ridgeline or use a frame like we're going to do today. I've got two poles that are about 6 feet in length and one longer one that'll serve as the ridge pole, about 8 feet in length. I'm going to use the two 6-foot poles to set up a bipod, which will help support our ridge pole to build our shelter. So it's just got a loop here. I'm going to pull it tight, run it down through the middle, and then back up the other side. And that'll be our bipod, and we'll also use this to lash down our tarp. So the idea is to use one piece of rope to set up the bipod, lash down the ridge pole, and then we'll use that to tie onto our shelter as well. I'm going to make a bite in the paracord, folding it over on itself, and then run that through the grommet. Then I'll take the bite, folding it up over on itself, making a lash, dropping our toggle through. For all intents and purposes, it's just a basic plow point. But because the ridge line is a little bit oversized, we've got some height at the back end, more elevation, and a little bit more room on the inside. So I'm able to sit up in this right now, and I think I'll be able to fully extend back. Let's tie the back end in and tighten it up, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to use another piece of cord, run it up through, making a loop for my toggle, cinch it up. So right now, like this, we've got a bit of air going through the back end of the shelter, which we're going to eliminate. Let's get some natural materials and we can fill in those back walls to complete our shelter. And the same thing on the other side. Just got some deadfall and insulated with leaves. It's basically a modified plow point that affords you a little bit more room with a little bit more headspace and a little bit more ground cover by getting that back end up. So if I was going to spend the night in here, I would have my fire right out front with a good supply of wood to keep it going. I see this as something for a minimalist type setup, fair weather camping conditions, or, you know, an emergency scenario if you're caught out with just your rain gear. This equipment was produced for somebody that the average height was about 5'5". But if you can make do and have some flexibility in your shelter setups and your other usage, this stuff has a lot to offer and a lot of value still today. Hope this gives you guys some ideas to improve your single poncho shelters with a Plash Palatka. Thanks for watching. You got any comments? Just leave them down below. I'll catch you soon. Cheers.